To most people today, cleanliness means stepping into a tiled shower, turning on the hot water, and letting jets of water spray from wall-mounted fixtures. But for the Amish, who live without electricity, indoor plumbing, or gas water heaters, cleanliness is a completely different experience. Yet, make no mistake, the Amish are extremely clean. They wash daily, bathe regularly, and maintain personal hygiene through time-tested methods that don't require a single watt of power. The cornerstone of Amish hygiene is the traditional wash basin and the weekly bath ritual. Most homes have a corner of the kitchen or utility area set aside for personal washing, with large metal or enamel basins used for daily freshening up. Every morning and evening, family members will fill a basin with warm water heated on the wood stove, using a kettle or pot that's always nearby. There is no running water, so it's all poured and carried by hand. A bar of lye soap or homemade goat milk soap is used to scrub the face, neck, arms, and hands, areas exposed to the sun and dirt throughout the day. On Saturdays, or in some homes, twice a week, comes bath night, a long-standing Amish tradition. A large galvanized steel wash tub is brought into the warmest room of the house, usually near the stove during cold months. The tub is filled with heated water, and family members bathe one by one, starting with the youngest child and ending with the adults. Between each person, the water is either topped off with fresh hot water or replaced completely, depending on how many people are in the home and how dirty the work week has been. Privacy is respected, and the bath is often screened with a hanging curtain or conducted while others are outdoors doing chores. Women usually wash their hair once or twice a week, using homemade shampoos made from egg, vinegar, or herbs like nettle and rosemary. Hair is rinsed with rainwater when available, which is considered softer and better for the scalp. Men typically keep their grooming simple: a weekly haircut from a sibling or parent, regular beard washing with bar soap, and a splash of vinegar rinse for shine. What's remarkable is that despite not having instant hot water or tiled bathrooms, Amish people are consistently clean. Their clothing is washed frequently, their hands and faces are kept spotless, and their homes smell of soap, wood, and fresh air, not synthetic cleaners or chemical sprays. Because they sweat from physical labor and work close to the earth, they understand the importance of staying fresh. Cleanliness isn't for luxury. It's for health, dignity, and respect, especially in a community where appearance and order matter deeply. This system may seem old-fashioned, but it's reliable, low-waste, and deeply ingrained in daily life. There are no outages, no plumbing breakdowns, no waiting for a boiler to kick in. Just warm water, good soap, and a rhythm passed down from mother to daughter, father to son. How the Amish wash their clothes without electricity: spotless laundry by hand. In a modern home, laundry is often a chore done with the press of a button. But in Amish communities, keeping clothing clean is a full-body, full-morning commitment that requires muscle, timing, and old-fashioned ingenuity. Even without electric washers, dryers, or detergent pods, the Amish manage to keep their garments, linens, and even work clothes immaculately clean, using time-tested methods that are gentle on the fabric and tough on dirt. For many Amish families, laundry day happens once or twice a week, most often on Mondays and Thursdays. The day begins early, with buckets of water heated on the stove and poured into wringer washers, those old-fashioned machines powered not by electricity, but by gas motors or even hand cranks. The washer is filled with warm water and homemade soap, often made from a blend of lye, tallow, and essential oils. Clothes are sorted by color and fabric type, and then agitated manually or by the gas-powered paddle, just like in the early 1900s. Once clean, the clothes are pulled piece by piece through the hand-cranked wringer, a set of rollers that squeeze out excess water. Children often help with this part, feeding sleeves and pants legs through the rollers and catching the damp garments on the other side. It's a hands-on task that teaches patience and rhythm, and it requires a good eye. Too much force and delicate garments could tear, too little, and they stay too wet. After wringing, the laundry is taken outside and hung on long wooden clotheslines, strung between trees, poles, or even mounted pulley systems. Even in winter, you'll see rows of black trousers, white bonnets, and floral print dresses frozen stiff in the wind, slowly drying through evaporation. Inside, during colder months or rainy days, laundry is dried on wooden racks near the stove, rotated every few hours to ensure even drying. Stains are handled naturally, with lemon juice, vinegar, baking soda, or sunshine. Amish mothers know exactly how long to soak a white shirt in vinegar to remove sweat marks, or how to scrub lard soap into a collar before washing to lift out oil. There's no bleach, no sprays, no color-safe chemicals, yet the whites come out dazzling, and the darks remain rich and crisp. Even pleated dresses and bonnets are shaped and set with care, using forms or hand-folded techniques passed down through generations. By avoiding modern machines, the Amish extend the life of their clothes. Fabric doesn't fray as fast, buttons don't break off in a spin cycle, and because everything is done with care and attention, nothing is wasted or overlooked. Socks are darned, aprons are mended, and shirts are patched, not tossed. Cleanliness in the Amish world isn't just about soap and water. It's about respect for what you own and gratitude for what you've been given. Amish oral hygiene, skincare, and grooming, the natural way to stay polished without products. While they avoid modern conveniences, the Amish take personal hygiene seriously, and that includes more than just bathing. From oral care to skin care to hair grooming, Amish men and women follow routines that would surprise many outsiders. They manage to stay fresh, polished, and healthy without a single electric toothbrush, face scrub, or brand-name shampoo. Their secret lies in simple, homemade solutions, discipline, and a cultural focus on purity and care over vanity. Let's begin with oral hygiene, which is both traditional and surprisingly effective. Most Amish brush their teeth daily using manual toothbrushes, often with homemade toothpaste made from baking soda, salt, mint oil, and sometimes activated charcoal. These mixtures clean and polish teeth, neutralize bad breath, and prevent buildup, all without artificial sweeteners, foaming agents, or fluoride. Some families purchase basic baking soda-based tooth powders in bulk, while others craft their own using recipes passed down through the generations. Dental floss isn't common, but many will use natural twine or even small wood slivers to clean between teeth. Despite lacking modern dental care, Amish communities often report lower rates of cavities and gum disease than their modern counterparts. Much of this comes from diet, limited sugar intake, fewer acidic foods, and meals made from whole ingredients reduce the bacterial load in the mouth. Many families also rinse with salt water or herbal teas after meals, a natural antiseptic practice that supports oral health long-term. Skincare is just as simple and just as effective. Amish men and women rely on natural oils and homemade salves instead of commercial lotions. In winter, they use rendered animal fats, like tallow, or beeswax-based balms mixed with calendula, plantain, or comfrey to soothe dry skin and prevent cracking. These remedies are made in large batches and stored in glass jars for year-round use. Face washing is done with warm water and homemade lye soap, often with oatmeal or goat milk mixed in for extra softness. There are no serums, no anti-aging creams, no chemical peels. And yet, Amish skin tends to be clear, smooth, and resilient. Why? Because their skincare routine is clean, consistent, and chemical-free. They spend time outdoors, eat nourishing food, and drink water from wells or springs, not sugary sodas. Their skin isn't constantly bombarded with synthetic fragrances, parabens, or microplastics. That natural balance allows it to thrive. Grooming is also handled without modern tools. Men trim their beards and hair with manual clippers or scissors, often with the help of a family member. There are no electric shavers or razors buzzing in the morning, just quiet concentration and steady hands. Women wash their long hair with mild homemade soap once or twice a week, followed by a rinse of apple cider vinegar or rosemary water to promote shine and scalp health. Combs are made of wood, and hair is dried naturally. No blow dryers, no hot irons, no styling mousse. Instead, it's braided, pinned up, or tucked under a prayer covering. Even things like deodorant and perfume are handled differently. Some Amish use homemade deodorants made from baking soda and cornstarch, lightly scented with lavender or clove oil. Others rely on their routine of regular washing, fresh linen clothing, and a clean diet to avoid body odor altogether. It's a culture that values freshness and modesty, and where grooming is about self-respect, not self-display.